Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Chelsea. You know that. I know that. And we all know that I'm just a lady with a bulldog and a camera and far too many opinions. I am so tired right now. It just hit me. Usually at noon. Hit me a little later today. And I just went out into the living room and I was like, Tony, I need your help. I really just need your help. I need you to have a dance party with me. I need you to help me wake up. And he was like, you should take a nap instead. Rude. So if I fall asleep in the middle of this video, that's none of your business. But let's go ahead and get into it because this is Top Fails 106. 106. And we have some crazy tea information, intel, if you will, not Montel Williams. Intel, you are not the father. Was that Montel? What did Montel do? No, you're not the father. That was Maury. Who's the one that had to stop their show when like someone died? Ricky Lake. Oh, was that her fault? Anyways, so pregnancy brain. So we have some crazy WFABB intel and I can't wait to go over it with you. But first we have 3 other things to look at. So let's get into that first. When you clear your family's stomach bug, when you clear it, what are you talking about? In 24 hours by using the right essential oils. Sounds like it was just one of them 24-hour bugs, girl. Doesn't sound like it was your oils that did like the magic touch. Also, that paint color, atrocious. Who told you to do that? And now you know what to do next time. Good Lord, here's an awful caption. If you must know, here's what I did. Had Bill take an on guard soft gel. He's 7. Sam bathed in juniper berry and eucalyptus oil. Diffusers were running 24/7. Sam dropped lemon and frankincense in the back of his throat. You should not do that. You should not be ingesting essential oils that can erode your esophagus. Bill diffuse adaptive at night for better rest. Use your oils or get Sam. They really work. No, they don't. But she's just really happy about it and dancing a lot. ADHD oil kit, back to school survival, home essentials kit, healthy start kit. Please don't tell me she's the type of person that thinks that oils can help with stress, anxiety, or ADHD, because guess what? They don't. So yikes.
Hey guys, we are at the hospital caring for my grandma and I wanted to pop in and let y'all know of something that's been so beautiful as we've cared for her and just been a family together in her room. I want to let you know, when you are caring for people or visiting people, however that works, if you will take your diffuser with you.
Oh my God. Hey y'all, I just want to let you know, my grandma's on her deathbed and I'm using my diffuser. Most hospitals won't let you do that, I feel like. And also you should probably ask before that. And like, what if the person has like respiratory issues to where like you shouldn't do that? Why would you do that? Why? Someone's in the hospital. Why would you take it amongst yourself? My brain is not working today. Why would you take it into your own hands? You're not a medical professional.
Take your diffuser, take your oils, and here is how I have been sharing as the nurses come into the room. I have my business cards with me in my bag. I have the diffuser running. And what will happen is the nurse will come in and be like, oh my goodness, that smells so good. What is that? I pick up.
Ma'am, your grandma's dying and you're trying to sell oils to people who are at work. You can't go to someone's job and solicit to them. You should have been removed from the hospital.
The bottle that's sitting by the diffuser, I pick it up and I say, well, this is Young Living Thieves. Have you heard of it? And they're like, maybe, or no, or I don't know. And then immediately go into, well, actually, I teach classes on this and I'd love for you to get to come. The classes are right here locally and you're welcome to come. Would you like to be on our text update list? And I can grab you one of my cards. And they're like, oh my goodness, yes. That has happened twice now. So I have them both on my text update list to begin inviting to classes. When you go, take your diffusers and your business cards with you.
So next time your family member is dying in the hospital and you have to go in and like sit with them, make sure that you use that as an opportunity to try to profit off of that and harass medical staff. Great idea. Another no. Need those no's to get closer to a yes. Hashtag color wars. Hashtag ready, set, green. And this person sent like, one of the copy and paste messages to someone that was super filled with emojis and all that. And the person sent back just thank you, but no thank you. And this MLM lady, Luann, said, that's okay. I appreciate your honesty. I'd still love to be your consultant in the future. Please let me know if there's anything you ever need. Ma'am, she said no. So you're not going to be her consultant in the future. I mean, hopefully not. Stop asking. This is different. Like, this isn't like just like actual sales. It is, but like it isn't. Okay. Do I look like Hagrid yet? Sometimes when I do my hair like this, it gets too big and just like grows and grows. And then I look like Hagrid. You're a wizard, Harry. All right. So I had someone reach out to me and be like, I have all the tea on WFABB if you want it. And I was like, I want all the information. Give me it. So they said lots of leaders in WFABB have lost ranks. We already knew that, but it gets better, which I'm sure you might have already known. And many have left WFABB and WFABB Inc. But they just made those sweatshirts. They just made those sweatshirts with WFABB Inc. What are they going to do? How many boxes of sweatshirts do you think that Sabrina has in her closet that just say WFABB Inc? Poor girl. Her and Dre would be like so good at sales if they, or even just like being influencers and like just creating content, if they would just get out of it. But doing that like actually takes like a lot of time and a lot of effort for sometimes like little pay. And so I don't think they would like that. It's very inconsistent, not as inconsistent as being a scam artist. As you know, WFABB's main focus is on marketing. And just recently, they started to talk more about the trading side. Just now, they've been in this MLM for almost 2 years. Like, what? And have posted about funded accounts. There are people in WFABB that wanted to just learn how to trade and not do the marketing side, which is understandable. Just trade then. So a few traders in WFABB created a trading educational group, which you shouldn't even have to do that. That's what it should be anyways. And give proper education to those that want it. Also, I don't know if his first language is English. I don't think that it is. So just keep that in mind. Maybe I can just close my eyes and have Ethan edit eyeballs on top of my eyeballs and just sleep. All right. And then he said, but then the leaders in WFABB didn't like that it was more and more people were joining the group, meaning more people were wanting to trade instead of just recruit people into the scam. And the WFABB leaders removed people in it and the chat was deleted as well as all the other WFABB chats, and they created new ones. There were over 750 people in the WFABB chat, and now it's down to only 72. So a lot left because they're getting help, support, and guidance they needed, or rather they're not, I think is what he meant to say. And there weren't enough resources provided for the training. Of course not, because you're joining and then you're not getting what you're actually promised. And in the trading chat, there were over 130 until after Dre removed everyone in it. And there's a lot more. And then, of course, I said, oh my God, and by marketing side, you mean recruiting? And he said, yes, they do recruit people, except WFABB are manipulating people. And once they sign up, it's not what they expected. Obviously, we know that. They pretend to be traders on their stories and social media and trap people in it. They are demo traders. There's like a practice screen, basically, a demo screen where it's like you're playing pretend, and you can use that as a way to like show people the system, like the actual interface, and to where it's like, if I was trying to teach you how to use Instagram or how to like make a reel, and I had like a separate account other than mine to where I could like teach you how to do it. Like, it's not actually posting anything, like it's only like going to my drafts or something. Or if you've been in corporate America, it's like in Salesforce training where they will have like a whole like test system to where I'm pretty sure Salesforce Lightning has that training side of most CRMs, to where like what you're doing in there isn't actually affecting like the real world, right? Or like any accounts or anything you're in. It's just all play pretend. And they have that in these things too, within this like the demo side of it. And they'll take screenshots of that and be like, oh my God, look, I did this. And it's like, no, you didn't. But now they've partnered up with a FTMO, I don't know what that is, platform, and they did a Zoom talking about the trading, and they had the CEO of the FTMO platform on the call, and promoting that platform. Reason is being that they are getting 10% of commission of the FTMO platform. It doesn't really make sense because it's like, doesn't iGenius have everything that y'all need? Why do you need to partner with another platform? But it sounds like what they're doing is they're having their downline sign up to this platform, and then they're getting a commission for everyone who signs up over to it, which is just like, cool. So it's an MLM within an MLM. And he said, what else do you want to know? And I said, literally everything. Okay, so then we started talking about the Mexico trip, and Isabella Lanter covered this as well. Like, she did like a whole video on it, so I'll link that down below. Please subscribe to Isabella Lanter and DNMMs. They're amazing. And you know what? Savannah Marie too, and Hannah Alonso. They're all amazing, and I really appreciate them and love them. And they've been checking in on me, and they're very sweet. I said, like, yeah, that's wild. You would think that she would realize that her same old game isn't working and isn't sustainable and actually change something. And yes, the Mexico trip, so crazy that they promoted it, and then it never actually happened, which is the definition of a scam. They never had the money to cover the funds. There were so many people that qualified for it. Like, so they were promoting this Mexico trip, and it was an incentive trip, and they were like, oh, well, if you sign up for this, then, or like if you sign up for iGenius or sign up with WFABB at like a certain tier, like the most expensive package, like the $1,000-something package, then you will like be qualified for this incentive trip. And there's different tiers for it, and it costs so much money because so many people signed up for it, and like they didn't have the money to cover it, so they just like pretended to that it didn't exist, and they never went on it. There were so many people that qualified for it, plus new people that were in WFABB and signed up during that time also qualified if they signed up under the elite package. And I said, and then they just didn't even do it. That's truly insane that people stayed in after that. Oh, I had asked him, there's no way Jasmine thought that she'd be able to do this. She can't be that ignorant, dumb, or delusional. And he said, since they didn't have the money to cover it, they just kept things quiet in hopes that people who qualified for it would forget about it. But they didn't, and they were enraged about it, and many left, and that being one of the reasons. And I asked him how Jasmine has been able to keep her rank, because people below her have dropped ranks, like multiple ranks, because so many people below them have left. Like, there have been multiple mass exoduses, and I'm like, how the heck has she been able to keep her rank? This makes no sense. Many are inactive, and many left iGenius, but the majority left WFABB and joined a different organization. Organization meaning someone else's downline. And he said she started slowly seeing it and pretending that everything's fine on social media, but behind the scenes is definitely not. Because I had asked, like, how did she actually think they'd be able to cover that cost? Because, like, that's so expensive to pay for an all expense paid trip to Mexico. I mean, even if you go, because like people are flying in from all different places. So, like, you're paying for their flight and their accommodations, and there were different tiers. And so it was like flight, accommodations, and then the next one was flight, accommodations, and like half of your expenses. And then the next one was flight, accommodations, accommodation meaning hotel, and then like all of your expenses. So most people qualified for this second and third tier, like the highest two. That would have been more than like $30,000. Like to cover. He said, well, they did announce it until they saw the cost and all the people that qualified for it. And then he's like, wait, there's more. I don't think I got another message from him. Maybe I did. Let me check real quick to see if there's an update. So that's insane. And I think that really just shows like the integrity of these people and how they'll promise you the world and not only lie about what you are actually signing up for, but then lie about the incentives and the benefits and all that as well. So just another scam to add to these people's track record. And yeah, so that's wonderful. I don't know if this is going to be the sponsor of my video today, but if it is, you'll already know where it's from. But if not, I'll link it down below. It's so cute. I literally have not taken it off since I got it. It's a little M. It's so cute. They have such good jewelry and like real good quality too. And it's like mid-range, like affordable. So I'll have this link down below and this, and then all of this as well. And the thing that I used for my hair, because y'all always ask, I'll have that linked down below. All those will be affiliate links, except for this one probably. So I don't know about y'all, but it's been a pleasure. And I really enjoyed this today. And I really hope y'all like my pride bisexual themed makeup today. It's like blues and pinks. So yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. I appreciate you. I love you. I am tired, but I have to film more. So goodbye. Oh, also your butt looks good. Every time I don't say that your butt looks good, I have someone in the comments being like, Chelsea, I thought that my butt looks good today, but you didn't tell me. And they like start crying. So your butt looks good. Stay spicy. Be nice to yourself. Don't be mean to yourself or I'm going to come fight you. Okay. For legal purposes, that's a joke. Okay. I love you. Goodbye.